So, I'm David, this is Tanner, and Alvaro. Our group is called Ursus, which is derived from the Latin word again. So by topping off with some stats, the state of New York has reached bursting capacity in all their landfills and have resorted to a cheaper alternative of shipping their garbage to other states. Some of those are including Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana. However, this is an issue for the state of Indiana specifically because on average, their landfills only have about 30 years left before they reach their full capacity. In addition to that, relative to Evansville, as of 2 years ago, their landfills reached 80% capacity, so they're nearing the end as well already. Learner.org reports that 41% of the garbage found in landfills is either cardboard or paper. This is crucial as we calculated because 1 ton of cardboard, recycling that can accumulate to saving 46 gallons of oil. So based on our supporting evidence for specific to Vanderburgh County, that accounts for about 90,000 tons of cardboard that's currently in their landfills. In addition to that, nearly 80% that we found of retailers and grocers recycle their cardboard in one form or the other. However, this doesn't include all sectors. This could also be improved upon. One of the things that we got feedback on was manufacturers finding that they really want these means of packaging back for recycled use purposes as such, but if it's not recycled properly or correctly, they can't use it at all.
To kind of further go along with our idea behind how we can help solve that with our company Versus, what we're going to end up doing is taking those cardboard boxes that we get from, let's say, a Walmart, Sherwin-Williams, any restaurants, anything like that. We're going to take that, we're going to ship it off to multiple different companies, one that will correlate that all together, and then they can repurpose that into everyday items, utensils, for, let's say, a restaurant, pens. Sherwin-Williams is a paint company, paint sticks to give away. Also, then we will sell excess to a website to help forego the costs and everything like that, and it'll just be a never-ending cycle like that. The opportunity is just targeting businesses such as restaurants or other companies who have high volume cardboard usage. The next thing would be looking into the city and the waste management, such as the EVSC, anything like that. What really adds to this, like I know David had mentioned earlier, a ton of cardboard saves 1.1 barrels of oil or 46 gallons. Everyday items that I had mentioned before, restaurants, everything like that, pens, pads for restaurants, it's something that they go through, customers take daily. Having that extra usage, knowing that their cardboard that they're receiving, their everyday items, food, paints, can be turned into something they use is a very beneficial addition, knowing that they're saving on having to constantly buy it. And here's Alvaro with our business model. No. Specifically in Evansville alone, there are many locations really searching for a means to save, recycle, help the environment, help the city. With Versus, that is something that you can finally do. It is something that companies can look to us, knowing that we are somebody that's going to take care of their extra waste that they have that they were throwing in the bins. It is now something that we can turn from waste into a useful material that will help save, in the long run, overhead, it costs, everything like that.
And now, that will be the model we are going to follow with the relationships and the links between each part. And now, about the key resources, Tanner is going to explain.
For our key resources, the one main thing initially starting out will be a means of transportation to pick up the cardboard from multiple different locations. Afterwards, once we receive all the cardboard in transportation, we're going to have to then warehouse it somewhere, separate it, sort of through what can go be sold, what can be repurposed to pens and paint sticks. Then next, we're still going to have to look for staffing, somebody to sort through it, whether that's us itself or hiring out somebody to do it. And then another way of reaching out to people who maybe in the Evansville area aren't aware of what we're doing a website or other promotional ideas on social media as well, just to get the public more knowledgeable about what we're trying to do.
Okay, and about key partners, these would be our key partners, local companies, waste management facilities like recycling plants, and local charities and foundations. They will provide us with the material to develop our activities.
In terms of our relationships, what we're looking for is something that we can help distinguish ourselves with the customers or whoever we're trying to make stuff for. We're definitely looking business to business. Something that we can definitely look into in terms of the pens or the paint sticks, making sure that we get the logos or whatever the companies are looking for on the items that we are recycling, repurposing for them. That way they're at least getting a loyalty back to them, knowing that we are looking out for them as well.
Here we can see our key activities, basically where we are making money. Material collection, especially from businesses which use large quantities of cardboard. Logistics activities, they guarantee the certification and classification of the material, research and development. That allows us to be constantly looking for innovations and improvements in order to reduce costs. Sales, through shipping the cardboard to other businesses to repurpose that material, preventing them going to landfills, and as well marketing management, and finally social responsibility about collaboration with local charities. These are the channels we are going to use to reach our customer segments. So with the use of our website and the focusing on goodwill, here there are our customer segments. So for local businesses, through a good business-to-business platform. Local waste management, we are going to use logistics system in order to avoid local facilities to accumulate large quantities of cardboard, and local end users by social media involvement to gain awareness of people.
So in closing, really what we're trying to offer is a unique service that removes all the frustrations or complications of large businesses, corporations, gathering all these materials and taking that portion from them and just simply creating a service that will take care of that portion for them. In addition to that, as Tanner mentioned, creating some sort of incentivizing product that could reduce their costs. One of the things that he had mentioned was pens. With a logo, something on that sort of product, it'd offer a unique value of free marketing, essentially. So what we are trying to do in addition to that is also aid the company through their reputation. Different local charities we could involve as far as how much a company donates or repurposes for the sake of recycling. And then, like I said, and additionally, we're trying to incentivize recycling, but more importantly, we're trying to give products another life. So on top of collecting all of the material, repurposing it in the proper way or in a correct way that could actually re-benefit it and give it another life that would be valuable to somebody else.
All right.